You're right everyone, I hope you're all having a great day. So today I'm going to be talking about the future of my YouTube channel as well as a few other things. Now I've been trying to make this video for a couple of weeks, but I unintentionally went back to double uploads, and I also recently went back to work. So for that reason I've had practically no time to be able to just sit down and have a chat with you all. But it's currently Sunday night, I've got a week off of work, I've got a bit more time now, so I thought, you know what, today's the day that I finally sit down and have a chat with you all. Now, normally when I do these channel updates, I just sit down and I talk freely for about an hour and then I stick it on YouTube. But lately I've been having a lot of trouble focusing. So for that reason, I'm just gonna structure this video a little bit differently. There'll probably be a bullet point and then me talking, then another bullet point and then me talking. That way I'll be able to focus on what I say and hopefully not miss anything that I want to mention. So yeah, let's get straight into the channel update. Now the first thing I want to say is thank you. A massive thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now it ain't no secret that the last 2 years of my life have been an absolute nightmare, to put it bluntly, and you guys and girls have stuck with me every step of the way, and I just want to say from the bottom of my heart a massive thank you. I am just a random bloke on the internet that plays video games and occasionally does other types of videos too. You don't owe me anything, I'm not your responsibility, but yet some of you took time out of your day, some of you every single day, to make sure I wasn't doing anything stupid last year, to make sure I was okay, to make sure I was taking care of myself, and I just want to thank you all because it really did help me. Some of you messaged me when I was in the darkest of places and you have no idea how thankful I am for that. I really do appreciate it. I wish that I could find the correct words in the dictionary to express how thankful I am to each and every one of you. To be completely honest, I really didn't have any intention of coming back to YouTube last year. I was in such a bad place that I thought I would never be able to get in front of this camera ever again, but the constant support from you all and the messages of love, it really built up that willpower within me until I was finally able to get back in front of this camera again and carry on doing what I love to do, and that's make videos for you all. So, you know, from the bottom of my heart, without getting too mushy, I just want to thank you all so fucking much, each and every one of you. If you look in the mirror tonight to brush your teeth or, you know, take off your makeup, whatever you're doing, look in that mirror and know that you are an absolutely fantastic person and Bwolf loves you. So I just wanted to start the video off by saying that. Now the second thing I want to talk about in this video is my plans for Halloween. Now obviously last year I didn't upload any Halloween themed videos whatsoever for obvious reasons. So this year I wanted to make it up to you all. So this week, starting from Monday, I'm going to be doing the following. From Monday, I'm going to be doing a completely blind playthrough of the Resident Evil 2 remake, and I'm going to be wearing the Bwolf mask. And I could not be any less excited to do this because I am an absolute pussy when it comes to horror games. But I promised Tom Wolf many months ago that I would play this, so I'm going to start that from Monday. The second game that I'm going to be playing, I'm not too sure when this is going to start, but I'm going to be doing a playthrough of House Flipper and I'm going to be building a Halloween themed house. Now the third thing that I'm going to be doing, this will probably be a one-off video, but on actual Halloween day, on Saturday, I'm going to be uploading a video in Dreams where I'm going to play some of the Halloween themed levels that the community have made in Dreams. So that's what I'm going to be doing over the next week, and obviously I'll be doing the Crash Bandicoot videos every single day too. And I might also make a jack-o'-lantern themed video with T-Wolf, but that will depend on if I can actually get my hands on a pumpkin, because it's very difficult to find a pumpkin in my area at the moment, so I might have to skip that video. But you'll definitely be getting Resident Evil 2 remake, House Flipper Halloween house, and Dreams Halloween themed community levels. You'll definitely be getting those over this next week, and obviously my daily Crash Bandicoot videos. So that's what I'm going to be doing over the next week for Halloween. Now the third thing I want to talk about in this video is my YouTube equipment. Now, I am very, very, very reluctant to spend money on YouTube equipment purely because I know it will take me many, many, many years, probably decades, to make my money back from YouTube. So spending money on YouTube equipment is something that I'm very, very reluctant to do. But my laptop, which is amazing for 1080p 30 FPS content, is really starting to show its age whenever I do anything involving 1080p, 60 FPS, or anything involving 4K. So for that reason, I have finally decided to upgrade my setup purely because we've got the PlayStation 5 releasing soon that's going to be native 4K, and I also work quite a lot on 4K T-Wolf videos. So I thought it was finally time to upgrade my setup. So when the PlayStation 5 releases, you should be getting 4K, hopefully 60 FPS or 30 FPS videos every single day, starting from when the PlayStation 5 releases. And because my computer should be powerful enough, because I've decided to spend quite a bit of money on this bad boy, because it will be powerful enough, it might also give me the ability to upload way more T-Wolf videos. Because when it comes to T-Wolf, I can think up ideas very, very quickly. It takes me like 10 seconds and I've got an idea in my head. And even filming it sometimes isn't much of a struggle too. But when it comes to editing on my current laptop, it takes me about 2 weeks to do something that I could probably do in 2 days. Like for example, last year when I was doing the T-Wolf kills Bwolf episode, because there was so much going on in the video, there were so many little effects and stuff like smoke and fire, all of the footage was in 4K. The computer would continuously crash, Sony Vegas would constantly go into a not responding mode, or I would try and move a little bit of a clip slightly to the right or the left, and then it would freeze for about 20 minutes before it would move the clip. So because I'm going to have a new beastie computer, it should make making T-Wolf videos a lot easier for me. So yeah, PlayStation 5, you should have 4K videos every single day hopefully, and you should have a lot more 4K T-Wolf videos. I can actually show you some of my equipment right now. I haven't bought the actual PC yet. I've already got the mouse, and I bought a keyboard, I bought the 4K capture card, the Elgato, and I've got myself a monitor too. I might have actually bought a monitor that's a bit too big, but I'll quickly show you all. So we've got this bad boy right here, the 4K 60 FPS Elgato. This is the one that goes inside your PC, because there's 2 different ones you can get. This is 190 quid, but you've got one for 350 quid, but that's the one that you don't actually have to put inside of the computer, the one you will use for like laptops and stuff like that. So I've got this bad boy right here. I've not opened any of it yet because I don't actually have the computer yet. I'm going to be getting the computer built by Chill Blast, because they've built a computer for me before that I gave to Samantha when we were together. I've got this keyboard right here. It's not anything special, but it's a Razer keyboard. I got this a lot cheaper during the Amazon Prime Day. But yeah, I just need a keyboard to type on. I don't need anything special. I'm not going to be doing any gaming on this PC. And then I've got this bloody monitor, this Samsung monitor, and it's way too big, but you know, I bought it now. But this was, I think, 230 I got it for. But I've got this bad boy right here. It's a 4K monitor. So yeah, I just wanted to mention all of that because I wanted to let you all know that the quality of my videos is going to be going up dramatically, but I'm just I'm not too happy about spending money. When it comes to spending money on other people, I'm fine with that, but the second I spend any money on myself, I get really annoyed for some reason. But yeah, so yeah, 4K videos when the PS5 releases. I might even be able to start for the last few PS4 games because I should have the PC within the next 2-3 weeks. So maybe even Watch Dogs Legion, I might be able to do that in 4K. We'll have to see. But yeah, just wanted to mention that. New setup, new equipment, better quality Bwolf. Lovely jubbly. Now the fourth thing I want to mention in this video is just updating you all on all of the different video series I do and what my plans are for them and so on and so forth. Now obviously the bread and butter of my YouTube channel is video games. That's what 99% of you subscribe to me for. So the video games won't be going anywhere. I'm going to be uploading them every single day like I have done for the last 7 years. The only difference is they will be in that delicious, crisp, sexy, clear 4K resolution. Now if you don't have a 4K device and you're thinking to yourself, well that's not going to benefit me, it will benefit you, because even if you watch my 4K videos in 1080p or 720, they are still going to look much better than they do now. So all of you can enjoy it, even if you don't have a 4K device. The only difference with the video game stuff is I might soon try and make 2 videos a day a permanent addition to my channel, because I've always uploaded 1 video a day, but over the last few months during lockdown I've had a lot more time, so I've been doing double uploads, and I've gotten a lot better at doing double uploads. But obviously I still have to go to work. YouTube isn't my full-time job. I know some of you seem to think it is, but it definitely isn't. I don't earn anywhere near enough for this to be my full-time job, so I still have to go to work. I've still got to deal with all of the noise next to my house, so for that reason I can't guarantee that I'm going to start doing 2 videos every day, but I can promise daily videos in 4K quality. So that's all I can really say about the gameplay stuff. And probably when PlayStation 5 releases, the first game I'll play on PS5 and upload to YouTube, I'm not too sure what it's going to be. I could say the Demon's Souls remake, but I can't be 100% sure yet, because I've got to be honest with you all, Bugsnax is looking mighty fucking good. And I'm not even playing around. Bugsnax is looking mighty good. So that might be my first PS5 game. We'll have to see though, we'll have to see. So yeah, that's the game stuff. TheWolf, as I just mentioned during the equipment section, because I'm going to have this new beastie computer, it will make making TheWolf videos 1,000 times easier for me. So because I can now record in 4K and then edit the stuff in 4K without it crashing 24/7, it should be 1,000 times easier for me to just be like, alright, I've got a TheWolf idea, boff, got it recorded, stick it into Sony Vegas, edit it, done, upload it. So for that reason, the TheWolf videos should be a lot more regular now. But once again, I can never fully promise it, just because I lack the time. When YouTube becomes my full-time job, yes, when, that is when I can guarantee things. But until then, it's all hopeful and wishful thinking at the moment. Wolf Quest, that is something that I will start doing again properly next year during the summer. I've still got footage of many animals that I wanted to upload last year, but obviously I didn't for obvious reasons, because last year was just a nightmare. So I've still got footage of a bunch of animals that I captured in 2019 that I might edit into videos soon, but we'll have to see. But I'm definitely going to start up the Wolf Quest series again next year. If you don't know what the Wolf Quest series is, it's when I go out into the forest and I set myself a goal of finding a specific wild animal. No matter how difficult it is, I'll set myself a goal and I have to go and try and find it. But that's probably something I will focus on more next year, but it's something I really, really do enjoy doing. It's probably my favourite video to do, to be honest. I love being outdoors, I love animals, so it will definitely be continuing. The stories that my sister makes, the little cartoons that we do, I don't think they will be continuing anymore, purely because my sister does her own thing now. She does a lot of stuff on DeviantArt where she makes her own comics, she does her own pictures and stuff, and getting my sister to draw a story for me, it's too much work for her, and I don't want to put that pressure on her shoulders. So obviously there will be some occasionally, because sometimes she just likes making random little stories for me, so they're not going to be gone completely, but it's not something you'll be seeing too often. So unfortunately there probably won't be too many of my sister's cartoons, but they will be around, just not too regularly. I could say maybe once a year, so they will still be around, but just not too often, because she is very busy. What other series do I do? I think those are my main series, to be honest. Oh, unboxings. Now, unboxings, some of them do brilliantly on my channel. If you've probably seen the Crash Bandicoot unboxing I did in 2017, that has been brilliant. I have probably earned about 800 or more subscribers just from that one video. And it is also, I think I spent like £99 on that statue. And I'm going to be completely honest, I've probably made about £400-500 off of that video now. So, you know, that video was definitely a good one for me. But the problem is, you know, I'm not rich. I can't spend money on loads of collectibles and stuff. So the unboxings will only happen when I'm actually buying a collector's edition for myself. And I'm also running out of room. So I don't know, maybe I'll buy some more smaller things. Like there's something I want to get that comes from America. This little figurine of a certain game. I'm not going to mention what it is, but I might unbox that soon. But the unboxings are something that I do enjoy doing. I like doing all the camera angles and showing off all the little cool bits. I do like making the unboxing videos, but it's something that I will do when I'm actually buying myself a collector's edition or something like that. I'm not going to go out of my way to just buy something to make a video, because most of the time I don't get my money back for it. And also, I just don't want to fill up my house with junk. So unboxings will happen when I buy collector's editions, but I do like making the videos. Maybe I thought I could find a company that don't mind sending me things that I can record and then send back to them. I don't mind doing something like that, but you know, that will depend if a company wants to work with a smaller channel like me. But you know, I will do more though. I do like doing the unboxings. I might also do a few more videos of a couple of Crash figurines that release next year. I think they're on U-Tunes or something like that, but these little like Crash models. I might do some unboxings of them, and I'll probably unbox the PS5 as well. But yeah, unboxings will continue, but only when I'm obviously buying things. But yeah, that's pretty much the updates for my channel. So hopefully some of these things I've said have put a smile on your face. Now the fifth thing I want to talk about is a new video idea that I've got for my YouTube channel. Now this is something that's going to be very important for me to do because I feel like I can really help people with this new video series. But this video series that I'm planning on doing is going to be all about mental health, primarily about bottling stuff up and also about depression, because I have learned so much over the last few years from my counsellor Amy, as well as just all of the stuff that I've learnt myself. So I really do feel like I can share a lot of experiences and a lot of things that I've tried that might be able to help some of you guys and girls with getting your feelings out if you're bottling things up, or maybe you're too scared to talk about things, or if you're feeling depressed and life has just become way too hard for you to deal with. I really do feel like I can make a good few videos that will really be able to benefit some people. And also it's a lot more valuable me uploading videos like that than just gaming videos, because gaming videos, yeah, they help people, you know, they help you get through a video game, but it's not that important, is it? Whereas a mental health video that could persuade somebody that is in a really dark place to seek help, or maybe I give them some advice that helps them with their depression and they maybe have a smile on their face for a couple of minutes, that's something that I really do feel like I need to do. Like I feel like I have to do it. I've got a lot of ideas of what I can do, but these mental health videos I'm going to make, they won't be very common, because when I make these, they need to be done flawlessly. I can't make any mistakes in these videos because, you know, when you're dealing with stuff involving mental health, you don't want to put stuff out there that's wrong, that could harm people. So when I do make these videos, because I will definitely make them, I'll talk about my own experiences, things that have happened in my life and things that I've done to deal with them. And then hopefully, you know, people can click on them and they can relate to them and stuff like that. And maybe it'll help some people that are struggling. I feel like this is a good time to start doing it, especially with this pandemic that's been going on. A lot of people are really suffering with their mental health at the moment. You've got people that are losing their jobs. You've got people that have lost loved ones to this virus and so on and so forth. So that's something that is very dear to my heart that I really want to do. I really do want to make a good chunk of mental health videos that hopefully help people, persuade them to get help and stuff like that. You know, and if they're ever struggling, they can drop me a comment in the comment section. I will respond to them. I'm sure you guys and girls will respond to them too, because you're all amazing people. So yeah, that's one of the new video ideas I've got. I have got another video idea, but I'm not going to mention it just yet because I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do it. So I don't want to make promises and then people are like, hey Bwolf, why didn't you do this thing? And then everyone calls me a bloody liar. But yeah, soon I do plan on doing a bunch of mental health videos, but you know, you can thank my counsellor Amy. I did actually finish counselling on the 7th of September. I don't think I've mentioned that to anybody yet, but I finished counselling on the 7th of September 2020 and I started on the 27th of September 2019. So I was there for nearly a year and I spoke about a lot of demons. I got a lot of stuff off my chest, and man, Amy definitely saved my life. She did. She is, oh man, I'll never be able to thank her enough. Man, I'll never be able to thank her enough. But yeah, there's going to be, like I said, I'm going to be doing some mental health videos on this channel soon, but these will be not very common, but when they do come out, I'm hoping they really do pack a punch, you know, and they really do make a difference. So that's some of the new ideas I've got for my channel. Now, this is the last thing I want to talk about in my channel update. Now, I've saved this bit for the end because I know only my true fans will still be watching this video, but I have been struggling quite a lot recently when it comes to commentating in my YouTube videos, and there are two reasons for this. Now, The first thing that I've been doing a lot in my videos recently is I have been talking way too much. Like, I've always commentated a lot, I've always spoke a lot because I don't like to be lazy in my YouTube videos. I like to put in 1000% effort, but lately I've really been speaking way too much in my opinion, and I'm sure maybe some of you guys and girls agree. Nobody's complained about it, but it's something that I've noticed myself, so I'm just going to address it now in case anyone is wondering why I don't shut up. Now, at the moment, I've got a lot of stuff going on mentally. I'm thinking about a lot of different things that have happened over the last few years. So it's really easy for me to start thinking about a lot of horrible negative things. So I get in front of this camera. It's really difficult for me to get in front of this camera most of the time because of what's going on mentally. I get myself in the zone. I have to redo my intro about 30 times normally because it takes a lot of time for me to finally get in the zone. But once I finally click and I get in the zone, I start commentating non-stop, because if I even take one breath and stop for a few seconds, then my mind starts to wander. I start thinking about other things, and that's when my video really takes a downward spiral. I'll start becoming very silent. I start stuttering a lot because I'm thinking about other things that are not related to what I'm actually doing in the video. I start messing up my sentences, I start repeating myself, and then I also start making stupid mistakes like running straight past crates in Crash Bandicoot, which is something I don't normally do. So, you know, that's something that's been really bothering me with my commentary lately. I feel like I've been talking way too much, because if I just take a breath, literally it can be a few seconds and then something from last year or something from this year will enter my head and it will distract the hell out of me, and it becomes really difficult for me to commentate. So that's just something I really needed to let you all know. So if I'm talking a lot in my videos and I don't seem to be taking a breath, if I've turned into Eminem temporarily, it's because I'm just trying to talk a lot so I don't get off track and start thinking about shitty things that then spoil the video. So that's one thing that's been just I've not really liked about my commentary recently. I feel like I've been talking way too much and I've just been losing focus and getting distracted very easy. And the other thing that I'm having trouble with in some of the playthroughs I do, and this is something that my regular fans will know, but when I commentate and I'm playing video games, the way that I commentate is I normally put 1000% of my focus on the video game that I'm playing, and that is because how I see it, the publishers and the developers, they've given me permission to play their game on YouTube. I've got the possibility of becoming a millionaire from playing their games on YouTube, so for that reason I feel like I need to put all of my focus on the video game to do it justice and to respect the developers and stuff. But obviously sometimes in certain video games, especially if you're playing like an RPG or something, you could be running across a humongous field, reaching a new town or something to get a new quest, and not much is going on. So normally during those moments, I like to talk about a random story from my life. Now, this has become very difficult for me because this is something I have done since I started YouTube. I've always gone off on a tangent and spoke about random stories in my life. Now, the first 17 years of my life, there's not really much for me to talk about because the first 17 years of my life were a bloody nightmare. You know, bullying, all sorts of stuff that I'm not going to get into. So the first 17 years of my life, I don't have much to talk about. But from the age of 17 until the age nearly 28, I've got many memories that I like to talk about and share on YouTube. The problem is, almost every single memory that I've got to share and talk about involves both me and Samantha. And obviously me and Samantha are not together anymore. So for that reason, I have to try my best not to talk about any memories from the last 10 years. And to be honest, I absolutely hate it because it's now completely destroyed my flow of commentary and how I've been doing things for years. And even if I just like think about that memory, or I go to say it, or even if I just talk about it but don't mention her, she still enters my head again, and then it once again, just like the talking too much, my commentary goes to shit, you know. So I'm really struggling with these two things at the moment when it comes to YouTube. I've got so much going on in my head, I'm just talking too much so that I don't have a chance to think about anything else except the game that I'm playing. And I'm also getting to situations where normally I would tell a story. I still do it, you know. Sometimes it does just slip out, and you know, and I end up, you probably noticed by my face, I end up sad. But, you know, it's something that I'm struggling with at the moment. So I just wanted to mention that because, you know, how I see it, you guys and girls take, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour of your time out of your day to watch my video. So if I don't feel like I'm putting 1,000,000% effort in and, not wasting your time, I get really bothered. I'm a really bad perfectionist. I'm a really bad perfectionist. If I don't perfect something, I lose my mind. And unfortunately, you can never perfect something, ever. You can never perfect it. That's the problem. That's the problem with being a perfectionist. You're trying to do the impossible. It's never going to be perfect. And even if you think it's perfect, it probably isn't to someone else. So, it's horrible being a perfectionist, but I just wanted to mention those few things just in case any of you have noticed anything that's been a bit off with my commentary and that. Because even though I've done counselling and I have, mentally, I am in such a good place. I'm going to make a video about it soon. That is the first mental health video I'm going to make. It's just mostly talking about how different I am mentally. But mentally, I'm in a brilliant place. But there's still some really dark corners, that like to creep out and say hello every now and again. It's a fucking nightmare, isn't it, BwolfTheWolf? This year's been a nightmare for everyone, so I hope you guys and girls are also not struggling or anything. But yeah, this is pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I don't know how long this video is. I've been recording for 2.5 hours now, so this video might be like 30 minutes long. That's literally how many times I have to re-talk about things because I can't focus. So that's why I couldn't just talk freely in this video and I had to do it a bit differently. But yeah, thank you for watching, BwolfTheWolf. If you did get to this section and you did watch the whole video, let me know in the comments below. The code word can be darkness. If you watch the whole video, just comment something that involves the word darkness. Then I know who watched the whole video, because it's nice to know who stuck around and listened to me waffle on for like God knows how long. But hopefully there's been some good things in this video that you're all excited for. The 4K quality, PS5, all the updates and that. Halloween, yes. Fucking Resident Evil 2 remake. Can't wait. Can't wait. I definitely can wait. I never want to do it, but but anyway, thanks for watching, BwolfTheWolf. Thank you for listening to me once again. And yeah, like, share if you want to, and join the pack today if you want to. Hopefully you want to.